Well, look, big news coming out after a successful reign until this season. What's your first reaction to the news?
Well, it was expected, to be honest, because despite the speculations, despite what we've been told over the last days after the Champions League final, the expectations was to see Simone Inzaghi leaving Inter. And I think it's interesting you were just reading the statement of Inter and Giuseppe Marotta, the president of the club, is that they are saying it's a mutual decision. Well, that's a bit surprising because we have been told over the last days that the position of the club was that they wanted to continue with Inzaghi. Marotta spoke after the game against Paris Saint-Germain and said, we want to continue with Simone Inzaghi. Well, if it was mutual decision, probably wasn't that the case.
But it's a bit of an indictment of modern football. That's just the way it goes. And unfortunately, it's the fans that have to bear the brunt of that. But leading up to the huge game for them this season, the fact that they were trophyless as well after having lost the Champions League final, they didn't win a single trophy this season. So much riding on that game, not just because it was the Champions League final, to put up the performance that they did, lose 5-0. The issue with the average age of the squad, because it is an ageing team, I don't think it's necessarily the worst decision in the world from Inzaghi. He's probably looked at this team and thought, well, there are natural life cycles in every football team, and now is the best time for me to move on. I know that he's got ambitions to manage the national side, and he's not going to be able to get that job straight away. It's going to be after the World Cup next year over here in the US. So I do think he's probably kind of waiting in the wings for potentially that job when it comes up next year. And so what do you do for this time? Do you stick around at Inter Milan and perhaps a team that's not going to be improving for next season, or go somewhere where you can make a lot of money like Saudi Arabia? He's probably made the right choice for him.